Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. So here we have the postseason event for the wildcard teams. And at 20 wins, you can get a postseason pack, and a 12-win streak can get you a guaranteed diamond 90-93. So you guys can see my team on the right-hand side, but since this is the wildcard event, I thought it would be best to talk about the actual wildcard and kind of give you guys my thoughts and predictions on who I think is going to win. So by the time I post this, the wildcard game for the Yankees and Twins probably already started or is about to start. But in the American League, we have the Yankees versus the Twins. And then in the National League, we have the Diamondbacks versus the Rockies. I think both games are going to be great. I'm hoping that they're entertaining. I personally don't care who wins. I'm not a fan of either team. But as an outside viewer, the best games are those thrilling type games that are back and forth. Obviously, if you're a fan of one of these four teams, you don't want to go through that. But as a viewer, that's what you want to see. You want to see the back and forth, the battle, and see who can come out on top at the end. So with the Yankees versus Twins, the Yankees were 4-2 against them in the regular season, which doesn't really say that much because this is a one-game series and anything can really happen. So we have Severino versus Santana. I favor Severino in this matchup. He's had a great season so far. He's pitched well. And Santana has also. Santana's had a pretty good season himself. I just don't really trust Santana in this type of game. And I just saw this stat today. Santana is 0-5 at Yankee Stadium. So that trend obviously has to break at some point. But right now he's 0-5. So that's something to keep an eye on. The other thing is Sano is not going to be playing in the wild card game. So right off the bat, I think that already diminishes their lineup a little bit, makes it a little bit weaker because Sano is probably one of their best players. And without having that power, that extra power, that threat in the lineup, it does make them a little bit less scary. The other thing I want to mention is the bullpen. I feel like the Yankees bullpen is much stronger than the Twins. So if it gets into that late game situation, I feel like the Yankees have a better chance on holding on to a victory than the Twins do. And someone like Chapman, who has World Series experience right now, he can hold it down. He's had an up and down season, but this last month, I'm pretty sure he did well. I think he won the closer of the month. So bullpen and pitching wise, I gotta favor the Yankees. And then the actual lineup, I mean, we have to mention Aaron Judge right here, an MVP candidate, had a great rookie season, and probably one of the most exciting players in the league right now. I think he had the most jersey sales. That just shows how many people are just staying in tune with Aaron Judge. So a lot of people probably will be watching this game just because Aaron Judge, that has no effect of the game, but I'm just pointing that out there. Like, Aaron Judge is a big name right now in MLB. So people could be rooting for the Yankees just for him, which is funny because everyone hates the Yankees, but Aaron Judge is a player to look after. Maybe it's a home run tonight. Who knows? Gary Sanchez, another young stud. And then Didi Gregorius, he had a pretty good season himself. So I might be favoring the Yankees lineup, especially since the Twins don't have Sano for this game. Because of that, I think I got to go for the Yankees to win this game. I would love to see the Twins pull off the upset. I think that would be great, but I think the Yankees got this one. Either way, the Twins should be happy about their season. I don't think anyone expected them to make it to the postseason. So just for that itself, they've had a great season, especially being the worst team last year. So we'll see what happens in the American League wildcard game. Now onto the National League. I don't really got that much to say about this one, but we got the Diamondbacks versus the Rockies. I think both of these teams are great, and I really think the Diamondbacks are a big threat in this playoffs. I think they can make a deep run. So I'm going with the Diamondbacks. But the Diamondbacks were 11-8 versus the Rockies this season. And in the matchup, we got Zach Greinke versus Jon Gray. Now Greinke, he's a top tier pitcher. He has experience in the postseason. Jon Gray has never pitched in a playoff game, so I got to give the edge right there to Greinke. Plus, the Diamondbacks are home. I honestly think this will be the better wild card game. These two teams have played each other 19 times so far this season, so it's going to be interesting. They're division rivals. Anything can really happen. Both of these games, anything can really happen, but I feel like there's more quality in this game. You got MVP candidates in Arenado and Blackmon for the Rockies, which could have an impact. I'm hoping one of these players has a big impact on these games because I want to see excitement. I want to see home runs. I want to see that back and forth game. That's all I want. And then the Diamondbacks, Goldschmidt is always up there as an MVP candidate. He's had another great season. And then JD Martinez, since he's come to the Diamondbacks, he's absolutely killed it. Probably one of the best players during that period in the game, and he just won the Player of the Month for September. So he's been on fire. But like I said, I think the Diamondbacks are going to pull off this one. They got the home field advantage, and I just favor Greinke over Gray in this pitching matchup. So I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks, and if they win, I feel like they have a good chance on making a deep run in this playoffs, but they got to win the wild card game. So my predictions, I'm going with the Yankees to win and the Diamondbacks. Let me know what you guys think and who you guys think are going to win both wild card games. And then we might talk more about this when the division series comes up, because that's more matchups. We can talk a little bit more about that and get in more depth with these matchups. This was kind of just like a quick summary type thing and just talking briefly about it. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm out.